Everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to French fry chicken in an air fryer. French fried chicken is basically when chicken is drenched into flour and the baking powder mixture. Some people don't use baking powder, some people use cornstarch, and some people use eggs as well, but I'm not going to use any eggs. In this video, I'm just going to use a little bit of baking powder mixed with flour. So I'm using drumstick, one wing, and another piece of chicken. Yeah, that is already clean and washed in vinegar and water, and then pat dry. It is very important to pat dry the chicken because you don't want the water. So now I'm just going to add a little bit of oil, and I'm using vegetable oil. So I'm going to pour just a little bit of vegetable oil all over the chicken. Then I'm going to season with salt, and then I'm going to use my favorite spices. If you will be following this recipe, you don't have to use the spices that I use. You don't have to use the amount of spices that I use either. Just do what pleases you. I am just showing you how I season my meat, right? Yeah, man. So in this container, I'm putting about a little bit more than half cup of all-purpose flour. About a teaspoon of baking powder. If you don't want to use baking powder, you can use cornstarch or whatever you want to use, but I'm using baking powder. So I'm gonna just season it with just all-purpose, I am gonna use. And of course you can put more seasoning if you want, but I'm just gonna put all-purpose. So now I'm gonna mix this together using my hands, and if you don't want to see this, look away. Just making sure that the all-purpose seasoning evenly distributed into the flour and the baking powder. So I'm going to set this aside until I'm ready to use it. Half of one onion slice and just a few slices of hot pepper. I'm also going to set this aside. Okay, so now I am going to drench the chicken into the flour mixture. Shake off the excess, and then I place it onto this container right here. So I'm gonna continue doing this until the step is completed. Okay, so the air fryer is already preheated. It is already preheated, right? So I'm just gonna place it right there. And now what I'm gonna do is gonna use this spray right here, this extra virgin olive oil spray. And I'm gonna spray onto the chicken. Right, and I'm gonna place it in the air fryer like that. So now I'm gonna put this into the air fryer for 22 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. So I'm gonna flip the chicken over. The total cooking time for the chicken is 22 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius, which is basically about 360 degrees Fahrenheit. So at the halfway mark, I am flipping over the chicken, and I'm gonna return it to the air fryer to finish the cooking process. The chicken is finished. It smells delicious. It tastes delicious. So now I'm putting the onion and the hot pepper onto the chicken. This is optional, but sometimes I do this. It is really nice. Trust me. Yeah, man. So I'm going to return it to the air fryer for about 2 minutes. And that's it. Thanks for watching.